Hello and welcome back to Webcom Design's video tutorial guide. In this video, we will check how one can configure the BuddyX Pro theme manually. So after the purchase, one can download the theme from the My Account page of webcomdesigns.com and can upload it here inside the WordPress appearance theme section. So I have already uploaded. So let's activate the theme and move forward. So after theme activation, we will be landed to the welcome page where you will get a one-click easy navigation link for different customizer settings like logo upload, color scheme, header layout, etc. Then you can also install the child theme, download and install it if you want to customize the theme, because customization is always recommended inside the child theme, so you cannot lose those customizer after the theme update. Next tab is listing some of our BuddyPress paid add-ons, and there's also a direct link for documentation and to our community profiles. And if you are upgrading from free to pro version and you already have styling and data, then you can migrate it from here, from free to pro version. So you do not have to style again from the customizer setting. It will fetch your styling, typography, colors, etc. So in this video, we will primarily discussing about how to configure the theme manually. Because after the theme upload, the first step is demo import, but demo import is always recommended for the fresh WordPress installation. So if you already have data, so either you can, if you are upgrading from free version, so you can opt for this option, else you can configure, you have to configure the theme manually. So we will discuss this in this video. So this is the documentation link. You can go through the documentation. It will list features one by one, and with the help of this documentation, we can configure the theme manually. You will also find the documentation link on the sales page of our theme. There's also a changelog link, demo link, and you will find the documentation link also here. So here it is. So I have activated the theme. This is how it will look like. Now we are configuring the community version. So we will move forward and install and activate the community plugin. It's a free community plugin. You can directly install it from the plugin section of WordPress. So I have activated the BuddyPress plugin. Now I will move forward to the BuddyPress setting. To enable these, this is already enabled because I'm using the same site, but in fresh site you have to enable some of the components like friend connection, private messaging, and group components. So currently all is enabled. Now we will move forward and install and activate the recommended and required plugin for the theme. I have already installed the BuddyPress, so I can move forward and install these BuddyPress add-ons also. It is bundled with the theme, activity share pro and reaction to provide activity share functionality to the BuddyPress activities, so you can share it on your social media platform or on your timeline. And reaction will allow you to react on BuddyPress activity. So as this is primarily for manual configuration, so we will leave the demo import plugin for now, and we will install the rest of the plugin. All the recommended plugins are installed, so we will move forward and activate those plugins. So I have activated all the required plugins. Now you need to enter the license key and activate that, so you can directly update the theme from the appearance theme section. Else on each update you have to fetch the theme from the My Account page of webcomdesigns.com. So we have activated the theme and the recommended plugin. Let's check the first row. This is how the theme will appear. User menus are already created and mapped by default. So let's move forward with the creation of menus. So there are 3 display locations: primary, user menu and side menus. User menus are already created and mapped, but if you want, you can create it. For this, you have to enable the BuddyPress member option from the screen options at the top. So you will get the BuddyPress menus. There are different menus like profile, activity feed, specifically for currently logged in users. We will also enable the side panel section option. So inside the side menu, we want sections and we want to segregate our menus in different sections. So this will be helpful. So let's move forward and create a menu. We'll create a main menu and set the display location as primary. And here I will set some of my BuddyPress pages. So these are BuddyPress pages. Let's check the bottleneck. So I have set the BuddyPress menus. So on the primary menu, I have set BuddyPress pages like activity, groups and members. I have not created any group yet. We'll move forward and create a group. Users can also create a group as I have enabled the option from the BuddyPress setting. It is enabled by default. If you want, one can also disable that. There is option to allow users to create group. So as this is enabled, so there is a create group option on the front end on the group listing page. So I created the primary menu. Now I will create a separate menu for side menus and I'll select the display location as side menu. Now I'll also assign BuddyPress pages to the side menu. These are site-wide pages: site-wide activity page, group page and member listing page. And I will also assign currently logged in user specific BuddyPress menu to my side menu. I'm assigning both because I need to show what site panel section do. So we can add section. For showing that, it is community, web settings, and this is profile settings. Section do not have any link, it is just a separator to separate two different menus. So now I am getting site menu also with a separator section, community setting, profile setting. Now you will see how we can add icons to these menus. So from appearance menu only, you need to hit on select, and you can select the relevant icon from the list of icons available. You can also add the icon to the main menus also. So I have added the menus and these are visually appealing. Now we will check some of site menu setting inside the customizer. So this is site panel setting. You can set the default state as open or close. You can have a site panel toggle, and you can also enable the site panel for logged out users if you want to, or you can also disable it for the logged out users. These are current menus for currently logged in user, hence these are not visible here. So either you can disable the site panel from the customizer setting, or you can set the menus that can be visible for both logged in and logged out users, like I have set the menus on the header. So after menu, let's check the widget setting. For that, let me enter some test data. I've created the test activity, and now I'll create a dummy crop. I have no friend yet, so I cannot invite anyone. So I created a dummy group also. So theme introduced some widget, especially for community pages. So we will add our widget here inside the community left sidebar and inside the activity member and group directory right sidebar. So let's move forward and add some widgets. So you can set the widget as per your choice. As I have selected the profile completion on the community left sidebar, so on all the community pages like activity, group and member, this left sidebar will appear. For other pages, you can assign the widget here inside the left sidebar. profile completion widget. I'm removing this widget, as in this widget I have to manually enter the users or group. So I will remove this and I will add the dynamic widget for of members. Instead of members, I will add a dynamic list of members. And I will save my sidebar. Now I will check my pages. So I will assign the widgets. This is how my pages are looking. So left sidebar are not visible on these pages. So let's enable both sidebar option for these from the customizer setting. Customizer sidebar. So this is default sidebar layout, single post sidebar layout, and for member directory also I will select both sidebar, and group directory also I will select both sidebar. Currently it is only select the right sidebar, but for this also I have selected both sidebar layout. I have also enabled the sticky sidebar option. So you can enable and disable it from here, and you can adjust the site layout, the content and the width of widgets from here, general site layout setting. There are other options also, like if you want the full width layout or the boxed layout, you can set the content and sidebar width. You can set the global border radius for various elements. Like these are the border radius of widgets or search bar or filter bar. And you can also set the global border radius for buttons and forms. So let's hit on save. This is how the both sidebar layout will look. So let's check the single profile. You can see the sidebar here also. You can have different sidebar on profile and activity tab of the profile, as there are different widgets area for these. Single profile sidebar and member single user activity. So let's move forward and check the single member and single group navigation. You can find the setting inside the customizer. Community settings. So let's check the settings for single member. This is single member header layout setting. Whether you want, you can select from the drop down whether you want left view, centered view, stretched view. So there are various styling available. Next is member navigation. So whether you want a more or swipe option, this will available for horizontal layout. Currently it is set as vertical layout from customizing a BuddyPress no view setting. So it will only work for horizontal view, these two settings, member navigation. Next is display name format. You can set as username or you can set as display name. Then there is option to enable or disable these profile header elements, whether you want to show the status, profile type, join date, last active. If you do not want this option, you can disable these. Similarly, these settings are available for single group also. Now let's check group directory setting. There are two view available for group directory, style 1 and style 2 with cover image option. And also have option to customize group cover background. And you can set default cover image for all groups. Similarly, there is option for group directory elements like cover image, avatar, group privacy, last active, joined if you want to disable these settings. So you can do so from the group settings inside community setting. Similarly, there you can see the last active option is not available. Similarly, there are settings for member directory also with 3 styling. Member listing without member cover image and styling with cover image. And you can also customize the cover image. You can set the default cover image. For all the groups from customizer setting. Next, the member directory elements. You can enable and disable these. Activity control, you can enable these activity if member have updated the cover image, if group image is updated or group cover is updated. And next setting is avatar general settings, community general settings, where you can set the round avatars for member and group pages. So these are the community settings. Now we will move forward to the site header settings. We can set the header as a sticky. We can select the header layout. There are different header layout available. We can select it as per requirement. Then we can set the header menu positions. Can add the effects to the menus. There are menu effects also available. You can enable the more menu option. You can enable the site search option. This is the search icon. You can set the site search styling. This, or you can set it as full width. You need to see. This is how full width will look like. Then you can enable the message notification, site login link and register link for logged out team. So you can enable these options. Logged out teams, you can see the login and registration option. Let's enable the registration from the setting general. So login and registration is enabled. Login and register button styling. If you want icon plus text, if you want only icon, if you want only text, then you can change the styling as per requirement. Next, we will check the site top bar. The top bar is enabled. You can edit the left content, phone number and the email address present here. You can add the social media platforms here. Similarly, you can edit the site footer content. on the site footer option. You can customize the footer. You can add the background color. Or you can add the image. These are the image options. If you want to repeat the image, image position, background size and background attachment. Now let's move forward and add some widgets inside the footer area to check the customization. So this is how we can customize the site footer. Next is copyright section. You can also edit the copyright section and can add your branding and details here. Now we will check the site skin option. You will find it inside the customizer site skin. You can enable dark mode toggle. You can select the default mode, whether you want light or you want dark mode set as default. You can set custom colors for light and dark mode. And you can see this option here to toggle between light and dark mode. Now from site skin, let's check the site block setting. There are different layout available for blocks, archive or listing page. There's list layout. Two types of list layout you can select from. Let's set the featured image and check again. So I have added the featured image. Let's check the difference now of the blog listing. With the layout second, you have two options to position the image. Either you can set it on left or on right. So there are the different layouts available. Then these are settings for single post content width and single post title layout. Then there's single post entry header width and single post element spacing. There's also an option for social media links. You can enable or disable these. It will also show the progress bar on the top. You can see it as red in color. I have enabled that option. And you can also have a single blog related posts. So you may also like, and it will show the related posts as per category. This is the sidebar option and single blog layout. There are different single blog layouts available. we see the difference when you remove the page on the front end. With first option, image overlay, you can set the image overlay color, and you can have the single post entry header with, you can set that. And you can set element spacing. So this is all about single post, and you can override the single post, these settings. You can override these settings from the single post setting by editing the single post. So these settings have more priority. You can enable this, and you can set different layouts for different posts. There's also a post format option. I have set it as standard. I have video, so I can select the post format as video. So it will show the video instead of featured image. So these are some blog settings. From blog settings, we will move to the custom login page. You can create a custom login page and can map here. Your login page, your 404 page, you can create and map those here. Your registration page. So we will move forward and create a login page. With theme bundle, we get Webcom Essential plugin. It provides some Elementor widgets. These are page templates. I am creating Elementor page, so I have selected the Elementor full width, and these page templates are provided by the theme, whether you want a page with no sidebar, you want full screen page. So these are these page specific settings, and these will override the customizer sidebar setting for pages. So let's move back to the page. Inside the page setting, you will also have an option to hide the side panel. So you can hide the side panel on specific pages. Let's publish the page and edit the page with Elementor, because we are going to create our login page with Webcom Essential available templates. So once you are on the Elementor edit screen, hit on this bulb icon. So these are some sections, pages provided by the Webcom Essential plugin. We will move to the login section and insert some login form. So I have inserted this. You can change the color and styling from here. So you can change the typography, color of each section. You can change the image from this edit screen. So let's update the page and check. We have to map the page. I have created the page. Now I will map this page inside the customizer setting. Customizer general page mapping setting. I've mapped my login page. So this is my login can disable the side panel for this page. So this is how it will look. These are various settings provided by the theme. So you can fully customize your theme as per your requirement. Next is there's also an option for login and registration pop-up. So you can have a login and registration pop-up. You can select both here if you want both, and you can set the login and registration redirection. You can set the description, and you can select the basic, standard and extended. So it will also show the extended profile fields on the registration form. Only the required profile fields will be displayed on the registration form. You can then enable the activation email and hit on publish. Now let's check the pop-up option. So now your login and registration is available on a beautiful model pop-up. Next, we can check the scroll to top setting. We can enable the scroll to top option. So there is an arrow to simply scroll to the top. Then there is a site loader option. You can set the loading text, and inside the site layout you can set full width or boxed layout, and you can set the content width. We have discussed this before in this video, that you can set the content and sidebar width from this area, and you can also set the border radius and border radius for button and form from here. These are the border radius. You can set the border radius for different forms from here. You can set the typography of various elements from customize the typography option. So these are some settings, how you can manually configure your theme. For more, you can go through the documentation, and if you have any queries, you can reach us via our ticketing support, and you can also leave a comment below. Bye for now.